Very good evening to all of you. So my name is Desika Prabhakar and my colleague here is Lakshmi. So we both are going to be hosting the session today, and the session will elaborate all the queries that you have on the hackathon Hack for Purpose. What is the procedure? What is the application formats, judging criteria, and the prizes? Everything we will discuss, and we'll clarify any other doubts you have. So we will start off a quick introduction. So Hack for Purpose first edition hackathon event, which is conducted by the Purpose Foundation. So the Purpose Foundation is a Section 8 company. What we do in the Purpose Foundation is to encourage all the talented students like you guys and provide you the perfect ecosystem for entrepreneurship development. So everything you need on entrepreneurship development, all the resources, all the support from mentors to investors to making your prototype to getting your product certified to even help you sell off the technology or set up a business, everything just in the fingertips in your mobile phone itself. All these resources are going to be accessible. So this is the platform that we are trying to create, and to get all you talented people in this platform, we are conducting this hackathon called Hack for Purpose. So as you can see from the name, the Purpose Foundation, it's all about the purpose. So the entire purpose is you and how you can contribute, how you can make your passion into action, and how we can support you for it. So we are trying to get all the talent out there and give them the perfect platform to showcase projects which can have a very, very big impact, mainly in the domain of sustainability. So I'm sure you guys all know what sustainability means. Sustainability simply is the perfect way of life that is much, much needed right now, especially to bring back our earth to its most beautiful and pristine form. Any idea that you may have, or any product, any technology that you can build which creates impact in environment, social, and the economic structure is going to be considered under the Hack for Purpose hackathon. Let's go on to what Hack for Purpose is all about. So Hack for Purpose, this is the first edition of the event that we are conducting. So this year we have started this particular hackathon. We'll just run through the website, and then we have a small presentation where I'll brief you about the eligibility criteria, the prizes, the judging, and what is the form that has to be filled, what are the details required. All this we will just run through today, and then towards the end of the session we will clarify any doubts that you may have. So we are very happy to say that we've received almost more than 700 registrations, and actually unfortunately the site itself had crashed up. So much registrations we had without even doing much marketing. From February 1st when we started, we've had 700 registrations. So now we had to change our form into a new application format, which is much easier and user friendly for you guys. So we will run through that form as well. So, as you all know, Hack for Purpose, the nationwide event, a nationwide hunt for sustainable innovations. And the eligibility criteria is basically anyone from any university in India are welcome to apply, not only engineering, but we have now expanded the scope to, because we have got a lot of requests from graduate students as well. So we have expanded the scope. Why we want to focus mainly on third year and fourth years, or encourage more, because you guys would have a final year project that you would be submitting in your colleges, can make that project itself into a business potentially. So that's why we just put it as a specification. But no matter what year you're studying, doesn't matter, all students are welcome to apply, except for anyone from IITs, NITs, or all these prime institutes, because we want to give a chance to more colleges that are very unknown as well. That is, in somewhere outskirts in the villages, there are a lot of talent lying out there which is very much undiscovered. So in tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities, all these universities should also get a chance, and we want to give them a very fair fighting chance. So we are excluding IITs, NITs, IIM, all these particular institutions from the hackathon. So for team members, why we have put minimum 2 to 4 is because when you want to take the next steps, without a team, it's going to be very, very difficult. So a team is very critical, and I'm sure you all have very best friends out there who are definitely going to stand by you and support you. So that's why we wanted to ensure that the team building is there from the start of the project. Hence we have put 2 to 4 members maximum, and of course one female student compulsory. Why? Because we really want to have more encouragement of female candidates, so that's why we have mentioned it as at least one female student is compulsory for participation in the team as well. So from each university, there is no limit for any number of applications. You can apply as many as you want. Even if you guys individually have more than one idea, you are welcome to apply. Up to 2 ideas, we are very much welcome to hear from your side. So the themes, we have already given you very easily 4 themes that you can choose from. All details are available in the website as well, and we've given you separate PDFs. So we'll go through them. So first and foremost is Hack from You theme. This is very simple. Any idea that you have, your core innovation, your core technology that you want to put out there, and your idea, completely your brains behind it, whatever idea you have, that is going to create an impact. So I'm sure you know about the 17 sustainable development goals. So we've given you the split up of the 17 goals and its details. You have to see how your particular technology is going to match to that particular goal. Any goal, one goal or two, the more the better. So how does your invention or your technology, your product, your idea match with the sustainable development goals? Only that you have to justify to us. So any idea from your side, we are completely welcome to take it forward. So the second one is Hack from Seniors. So this is a very debatable sort of a theme that we chose. Why? Because when we were in college as well, or you guys also might have come across so much of your seniors thesis, most of it would not have been converted to a product. So we thought, why not you guys go look into those theses, look into those data and the experiments and testing that your seniors have done. I'm sure that most of the libraries in your universities or even your professors will have access to the thesis submitted by the seniors. So you can simply go get their help, read the thesis, because they would have done already half of the work for you. You can take it up, put your own unique addition to it, make it a business model or a proposal, and submit it to us as well. Of course, this is not like you're just taking away their idea, nothing like that. You're going to give 100% credit, as well as you're going to be sharing the work. So we just don't want that particular hard work go to waste. We are trying to extract the value from your seniors work as well. So that's why we are putting it as a joint united effort. You can give the credit to your seniors thesis. This will in no way affect your invention or your brain behind it. We'll take it into 100% consideration, because you have also put your own addition to it to bring it as a viable business model. So if they have any kind of study they have done, how do you convert it into a product which that can be used in the ground level, that can be used in an industry, that can be used by a customer? So you have to think along those lines and present your view behind it with credits to the seniors as well. So this is Hack from Seniors as a concept we have put forth as a first unique theme for this edition. Hack from Native. This is a very straightforward theme that we have given. So every district in every state has its own natural rich resources. So for example, if you take Kerala, you know that it's very popular for tourism or coconut related products. These kind of resources are very rich in that particular area, as it is by the coastline. So if you take Tamil Nadu, it's a manufacturing hub for automobiles. Same way in the northeastern states are also very famous for tourism. There are so many native resources and native richness that is available within your purview itself, within your eyesight, within your state, within your district. So what you can do for these kind of native richness enhancement? How do you boost the local economy by enhancing the native richness of resources? Either you can try to protect the native richness of resources, but so many business models you can come up with your native industry itself. to make it easier for you, we've given a list of industries with the industries, native industries of each state, so that it's easier for you to have an inspiration. So the whole concept of why we took this theme is because everyone in their hometown itself should contribute to some innovation, because the whole point of sustainability is, first of all, it should begin from home, it should begin from self. That's what the whole concept is. When you want to make a change, you have to first immediately impact the surroundings around you. So when you do that, you're also going to make a business out of it and be beneficial, as well as the environment and society around you is also going to get the benefit. So finally, hack from us. So there are some students that I've met when I usually visit universities for judging or for guest lectures. Many of the students are very, very enthusiastic. They're very good at sales or promotion, but from the technology side, or from building the technology, from coming up with an idea, they might not have that much of a inspiration there. So that's why we have given you a ready-made idea bank. So you can explore the PDF where we have given you 200 plus ideas, which are framed from the 17 sustainable development goals given by the United Nations. So I will run through that as well. This particular PDF is for the native hack, that is hack from native concept. Here you can see we've given you clearly the states as well as the particular industries that the state is very famous for. So we've given you all these states as well as union territories. I'm just going to just run through this. As well as we've given you an example, so you can read it in detail as well. This will really help you in contributing to the local economy. So hack from us, as I mentioned, in case you have no idea but you really want to apply and you have the passion to do it, you have the brains of action, then you can just look into all the ideas that we've given here. So we have tried to justify the idea with the data or fact. So like this, we've given you almost, I think, more than 200 ideas running through 50 pages. So you can choose a particular goal, whichever is more in relation to you, in relation to your passion. If you are someone who really wants to contribute in healthcare, you can choose goal number 3 and look at aspects where you can contribute. Say, for example, there are still maternal mortality ratios which needs to be addressed. So how do you make a wearable device to reduce this? How do you monitor the vitals? So on and so forth. All these can be explored. For all 17 goals, these are much, much needed innovations. Especially from India, we need to contribute to these innovations. So all of this data is given as well as the inspirations are given. As far as themes are concerned, I think I have given you the idea behind all the themes. We'll talk about the schedule. The applications began from 1st of February. We had not done much promotions even as of now, but slowly we are getting out there because we have some sufficient time. You guys have sufficient time to prepare really well. The closing date has been extended to May 29th because some of the students are requested us that they have exams and even the elections are going to be coming up. So we had extended the dates till May 29th. So as planned today, we are just having a webinar session, an introductory session, as well as a doubt clearing session. And again, we'll have another one by next month. In between, any doubts you have, you can always reach us through call or WhatsApp as well. So once the applications come in, we will be closing it by May 29th. And June 10th, so the top 100 selected teams are going to be winners. We're going to give as many teams the support as we can. So we have selected the bandwidth to up to supporting top 100 teams. So we will release the list of the teams, top 100 teams by June 10th. So once you see the list, then you will know if you are going to be attending the finale. The finale is going to be held in Chennai since this is the place where it all started for us. So we will be having the finale offline in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, on June 26th and 27th. All 100 teams will present their project in front of the judges on 26th. And 27th, we will be announcing the winners of the first edition of Hack4Purpose. So this is the plan for the first phase of the finale. After this, there is a second phase of the finale as well. So in the first phase, we are going to be selecting top 100 teams, and you will be onboarded into our platform where you will get all support to convert your idea into a product. So once this is done, we will take about 6 months to help you out to convert your idea to product with all types of support, as I mentioned, from mentors, national and international mentors, investors, to make your prototype, fabrication units, everything you will have access to, and we will support you. So after 6 months, we'll be releasing a report where we will talk about the status of all these 100 teams. So why we did this is because all of them conduct hackathons, and then we submit the idea, we get selected, but after that either the team gets separated, you guys have jobs or you go for placements. There is a lot of things that can happen. Some of the female candidates might get married. All this will stop your innovation from actually coming out there. But the talent should not go into waste. So we want to really give you a very short time to convert that product efficiently and bring it to the market. So within that 6 months or less, we want to push you as much as we can and provide you the perfect ecosystem to make it into a viable product which really goes into the market. So what we will do is by December, we will release the list of all updates of these teams. And from that, we will select top 10 teams. If they wish, they can start up the business, and we will support them with everything needed to establish their startups. So that will be the phase 2 finale, that is the final finale on December. We're going to release a report on our website again. Top 10 teams will be selected to go for investments, and they will pitch to investors directly. So this is the complete plan, so that we help you from start to finish. We will take you to the finish line, and we make sure that your career is going to have a perfect shape from this idea of yours. So this is the whole concept. Of course, we have some special bonus points also. We wanted to encourage you, so we have given you a criteria of special bonus points, judging criteria and the bonus points. So how are we going to judge the presentations? How are the judges going to score your presentations? Basically, it's out of 100. The score, what you get, we will be counting it out of 100. You can see the 10 crucial points are going to be very, very important here. The first and foremost, we want to know that you are very clear about what problem you're solving. Sometimes what happens is we don't even know if it's really a problem, and then we think that it's a problem, but in reality, it might not really be a problem. So you have to have a very impactful problem to solve. It should really mean something and make a difference. So your understanding of problem statement, how clear is the data that you give us? This is the problem I'm going to solve. So you should be clear about the problem. Then, of course, the uniqueness of it. How is your approach of thinking? It can be your approach. It can be the business model that has been designed. Say, for example, that is fresh to home and licious, all these ads you would have seen. They are not doing anything innovative or unique per se. It's basically the frozen foods that you get in any butcher shop right near your house, right? But what they're doing here is adding value. The approach they're taking is they're freezing it, they're getting it instantly, and as well as fresh to your homes, understanding the time constraints and the urgency of the customer. Within a click, they are able to get it. So you see that the model that they've adopted is a different approach. So like that, your innovation can be in the business model. 15 points is for the impact. As I said, we want to make a difference. We don't want to create some technology which is not having a real impact on the ground level. Team is going to make or break the whole of any business, really. Many big businesses you would have seen, just because of the fight with their co-founders or their members, it would have really broken up the business. So the team, we want to know how strong your team is and how really you want to take it forward and collaborate together. So what is the contribution of each of your team member and what are the roles that you are playing should be clearly mentioned. Of course, the goal alignment. So the 17 sustainable goals are going to be the basis for the hackathon. So how are you going to relate to the 17 goals? You have to match your particular idea with the 17 goals. The 10 points next is for the clarity on the target customers. So we end up making an innovation, a product, all of this out of the box, very universal technology, everything is fine. But who are you going to sell it to? Who is going to buy this? who are you actually going to target? You should be very clear on that. These thinkings are going to really help shape your product into a very, very successful one. So this clarity is very important. The presentation for 15 points is the PPT template that we have provided to you. So how do you fill it up in a very apt manner with all the data that is required? That is going to get you 15 points. So we will explain the PPT as well. Business model. So how are you going to make money out of this? Ultimately, we are not doing this for a charity purpose, to be of benefit to both you as well as the environment. It's a win-win situation. We don't want to do any kind of charity. It's clearly a win-win situation. So you need to be clear about how you're going to make money, who you're going to sell it to, what kind of revenue it's going to generate. All of the examples for this also is given in the presentation very clearly. So if you see that, you're going to get an idea. And final and most important point is, say for example, I've made a technology and it is going to cost me like 100 crores to use that technology, means then there is no point, because it is not accessible to everybody. If it's 100 crores, then nobody is going to buy it, right? Even Dairy Milk, you see the chocolate, they have the 5 rupee version of it. That is probably the best selling. They even have a premium version of Silk, but they also have a 5 rupee version. So you see how it is made so affordable. So you see which one sells, which one captures the market. The cheaper one is what always captures the market. At the end of the day, our mentality is to go for a cheaper one. Even as women, I think most of the female students will know. We will see a dress somewhere online for 2,000 rupees, but the same similar dress we will see in Amazon for 200 rupees. We will end up buying that and we will style it up. So that is what we do. Financial viability. This is what I'm trying to say. How simple, affordable is your particular technology? You should think, how can I make it affordable? That is going to make or break that product as well. So these are the criteria with which we are going to judge and score your presentation. The bonus points. So as we want to encourage a lot of female participation, the higher number of females, you will receive 5 points directly to the 100. Out of 100, directly you receive 5 points at the start itself. And if you choose the hack from native or the hack from seniors thesis, which we discussed, excuse me, in these two, why we are giving additional, again, 5 points for each. If it is a native industry, we are giving a 5 points bonus, as well as if it's a seniors thesis, we are giving 5 points, because again, we want you to promote the local economy first, then go to the global level, your district, your state itself. When you create impact, that is more satisfying. So that's why we want to give you a boost to choose this particular hack. And when you look at seniors thesis as well, as I mentioned, a lot of it is just collecting dust in the library. Nothing is actually being used, unfortunately. So we want to push you to use these project ideas and thesis to bring out the best of all of that. So that's why we are giving you bonus points for these particular 3 sections. Coming to the most favorite part of the prizes, I think this is why everyone is here today mainly. So for the price point, of course, when we want to recognize full innovations, we want to give the best justification possible. We are able to collect the fund for 1 lakh. I think this is a significant amount of cash award, which we want to immediately give for the top first team. So the first top team will receive 1 lakh rupees cash award on the spot in the finale that is going to be held in Chennai. That does not mean that the other teams are not going to receive anything lesser. No, we have given utmost high priority for as many number of teams as possible. So we've, as I mentioned, gone up to 100 teams. So we are going to select 100 teams. The top 100 teams will receive all support possible, which is worth more than 25 lakhs. You will get your mentors, you will get your investors, the access and funds to make your prototype, to do the product testing. Even if you feel low at times, you are going through a tough phase, something unfortunate has happened, we will support you and guide you with proper counselor. Even our own team, we will sit with you. We will go through this together, because all we want to do is encourage young minds to really make a difference out there. So we will support you through the journey on both ups and as well as a lot of downs, because the whole process of entrepreneurship is just like the 1%, the final 1%, but then there's like so much of pain and so much of downs that we face. I'm sure when you go up further in your life, you're going to cross all of that, but that 1% of success is going to be so much worth it. So we're going to give you all the support and love and affection and everything that we can to help you get your product out there, and free courses for you to upskill yourself, because sometimes you need to really upgrade on certain technology and innovations that you are trying to build. For example, you might be good in machine fabrication, but you're not good in the software that is used for the machine. Means we'll help you find out courses, even free courses that are available, as well as there are a lot of schemes from the government, a lot of subsidies that the government is giving. So all this information will be readily available to you, so that you can, and we will help you to get those facilities as well, in case you want to set up your business. Like this, every information possible which is of very, very high value, with even videos giving you a lot of knowledge as well as entertainment. We're going to provide all of this for you, for all the 100 teams. So you will be the first batch of top 100 teams who are going to be receiving this support from the Purpose Foundation and from the first edition of this hackathon. So next, coming to the colleges out there. So we want to encourage, as I mentioned, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 colleges. So we want to recognize the college also, as much as the individuals and the teams and the students. We want to encourage the colleges also. So we are going to give one National Sustainability Award for the top college, which is going to bring highest number of applications. Well, this is in sponsorship with the United Nations directly itself. United Nations wing called Unleash is going to be presenting this National Sustainability Award for that particular college. So that's going to be a huge recognition for your college as well. So finally, whoever is going to participate, everyone is going to be acknowledged and recognized. Even though that you don't make it to top 100, we will ensure that you get access to these supports in any way or form if you are interested. So second and third place is also going to receive a special prize, which we will reveal during the finale. Now, I thought we will just run through how do we fill the form out. So it's a matter of 22 questions. Initially, we had more than, I think, nearly 100 questions. So we realized that that can be too burdening for the students. It's out of the interest and curiosity to know more about you guys that we put lot of questions. But now we know that we want to stick to the main stuff. So we have put only 22 questions out there, just like tick box. You just have to tick out each question. So we will run through the form and we will do the PPT. And by that, I think we will end our session. As you can see, this is the website. And here you have the registration button. So here, when you click, it redirects you to this particular message. So first and foremost, before you begin, please ensure that the team leader alone can provide his or her Aadhaar card and also the college ID card. So these two things are very essential. So this should be ready. And then before you begin, so it's a one-time form. Once you fill it directly, it gets submitted. So we have made it little easier for you. So before you begin, just ensure that you have your PPT also in hand. Once you have the PPT, so when you look into the template that is provided, the first and foremost thing is, this is the PPT that you should submit, because we want to keep it as a standard so that judging is easier. For the judges to score, it's easier when it's the same format. That's why we have given you the standard format. It's a matter of 7 slides alone. And again, it's like fill in the blanks only. We have made it as easy as possible for you guys. So all you have to do is just fill in the main points of your project or idea. So once these 7 slides are filled, then you can directly go to the form, fill it up and submit it. All you have to do here is, in the first one, write your team name, go for your project title, whatever is the theme that you are choosing, you can choose the theme here. And what is the problem and solution? Just give facts or data. As you saw when we did hack from us, here we have given you the data, right? As you can see, whatever data is available, authenticated data, you can provide, say, one line of this particular data, and then what is your solution for it. so that we understand clearly what is the problem and what is the solution. Then, as we want to know your team members as well as the role of them. As I mentioned, team members are also going to carry an important weightage in the judging criteria. Please add the photographs of the team leader, the team members, and of course, your guide. So it's very important that you have a mentor or a guide, say, for example, your professor or anyone else that you look up to. Very important to stay with you throughout the journey. So we wish that you add information about your guide as well. So we just want to understand better so that we can really empathize and provide you the necessary support. So here, if you are going to take the seniors hack, that is hack from seniors, so please do mention their names because we are going to be using their particular ideas and thesis. So please mention their name as well. This is a very simple slide. All you have to do is simply tick whatever goals are relevant to your idea or impact. When you look at the unique features, as I mentioned, the novelty is very important. So here, all you have to do is you have to type in the features. For example, if yours is very cost effective, then you can just simply type this feature as cost effective. It's very easy to use, user friendly, something like that. So any kind of unique feature you have, mention the unique feature. And this was also another question. As I mentioned, affordability is very important. So when you talk about affordability, how do you plan to make it affordable? Are you using easily available materials to make it affordable, or are you going to make it in a creative business model so that you can get it in an affordable cost? All these different ways you can explore. Then coming to the target customers. So identification of your target customers is very, very important. And what is the mode of revenue? That is also very crucial. So this is the complete detail. If you sit and just read it once, you'll know. So for the mode, there are three main modes of business: a B2B mode, there is a B2C mode, and a D2C mode. I'm sure most of you might already be aware. The price, what is the calculation of your product to sell the product? What is the idea you have? If you don't have an idea, you need some help also, no problem. This can be new to you. You can ask for our help, or whatever you know, you can write. We are not going to be very strict with you have to write this, you have to write that, nothing like that. We are just giving you the pointers to make things easier for you. Whatever you know, how much ever you can fill up, we are going to be happy with it. And I mean, we are giving you means to utilize all this information and come up with that thinking. Basically, all this is given to help you think in that manner, where you will have the price set up in mind. You will be clear about your customers, how you are going to get the payment. For example, if you are developing an app, then you know that the ads that run through your app is going to give you the income. For example, you are making a machine, then you sell the machine and receive the payment. That's a direct revenue method. If it's e-commerce, then you pay for the commodity online. So the financial flow is very important and you need to be clear about it. We have given you an example as well, which you can go through. Market size and competitors. So you should know what is the market size of your product. So how is the competition out there? What is the total size of the market? How much maximum money that can be made in this industry? This is very simple. If you just search online, you will get the data. You should know your industry. Here we have given you basically how you should do the search as well and what it all means. These are not just some fancy terms that are standard in the industry, so nothing to panic about. It's very simple, very straightforward. Total market, and the market that you can really target is the serviceable market, and the realistic thing that you can really achieve, that is the serviceable obtainable market. If you are really driven, really motivated, get some customer feedback and survey. Go talk to some friends or family, get the inputs that is your idea really something that they would go for? If it's a product, will they buy it? So probably you can talk to some 10 people, get some survey out of it. Means we will be happy to give you some extra points because that shows how driven you are. Other thing is it helps you understand the customer also, and it will really help you because the whole point of business, at least 90% of it, is dealing with people. I would even say that product is 10%, but business means 90% is how well you handle people is what really determines your success. This is a big learning from my side as well, and I'm sure in future you're going to learn this. In fact, our whole life is about how we deal with people. So if you're really good with people, then that itself means you're very well qualified for business. Finally, the milestones. We want to understand what level is your product at and how we can take you through the final stages. So this is again this thermometer here is the standard that is followed for the levels. It's called TRL levels. That is the technology readiness level. How ready is your technology to go to the market? So there is 1 to 9 levels. So you can select which level you are. Are you in just basic principle level? Are you just in the idea concept level? Or you have done some small experiments to prove the concept, or you have done some technology confirmation in the lab level, that means TRL4. Like that, each level you can choose. If you have already done the prototype, that's TRL7, and it's completed, qualified and ready for use in the actual environment, it goes to TRL9. Last but not least is the financial requirement. So as I mentioned, we are going to support you with the access to funding as well. So we need to know what is the fund requirement. There was one college in Salem where I went, and this is where it all started. Basically, where I saw around four female students, and their only problem was they didn't have around 6,000 rupees to do the testing of their product. They had made a water purifier, and they didn't have around just 5,000 to 6,000 rupees to test their product. So this should not be something that's going to stop the whole innovation, right? You have to have a chance to really go for that idea, go and see if your product is really working out and how to make it better. This was a hindrance for them and they didn't end up going forward. So I didn't want the same thing to happen to anyone else. So that's why we made this a criteria. You should really know that this much is required to make this product, or some idea you should have. I should test this, or what is the financial need for this. So that's why we have given you some examples. So we will help you get this funding so that we will ensure that the product is made into a prototype and finally comes to the market. I'm just going to run through the form. It's basically already available software called Typeform, and we are just making it's very simple, easy to use form that you can fill up readily. So 22 questions. Once you have your PPT, your Aadhaar and your college ID, you can start off. Only the team leader should register. All 4 people or 2 people, no need to register. Only the team leader should register for the entire team. So let's start. So here you will have the team leader details. I'm just going to fill up some dummy details here so that I can show you some information. So here you have to fill the team leader's details. I'm going to give OK, and then you're going to fill the total number of candidates. So if you are having 2 female candidates and 2 male candidates, totally 4 means. So I have selected this one. This is team member 2. So we want the details of all team members. So I'm just giving some dummy data again. Just to show you an idea. This is team number 2. Then there is team member 3. If you have 4 members, then you can go for team member 3 as well as 4 details. So college ID card. Here you have to upload the college ID of your team leader. I'm just going to upload some random photo if I have. Sorry, excuse me. So I'm uploading a photo here of the college ID card, and then I'm going to upload again the Aadhaar card of the team leader here. This is compulsory, otherwise you cannot go to the next one. So we want to know which university you're studying. Many of them are from Chandigarh, so I'm going to put Chandigarh University. And you have to give the full name, whatever it is, give the full name of the university and location, of course, Chandigarh. Probably you can also put the district. Why? Because we want to know both district and state so that we can give you access to the particular resources in that district. So please specify the district as well as state. In case you have trouble, you want to go back to correct, all you have to do is just go use the up arrow, or you can simply scroll as well. You can go back, you can edit the data. Anytime you can change it before you submit it. So degree, you can select maybe BTech, someone is doing biotechnology, let's say, because I did biotechnology. So I'm just writing that one. Okay, so here there are up to, I think there's even integrated course to 5th year. So we have mentioned first to 5th year, say let's put 3rd year. Then details of your mentor. Who is that go-to person for you? Again, I'm going to just give some dummy data here so that we can go to the next page. Yeah, philosophy. Why we want to know this is because, see, we just want to understand you more, right? As a person, what kind of philosophy you believe in, that is what is going to help you through the whole entrepreneurship journey. So we want to know what is your ideology, what is the philosophy, what is your motivation, anything that really inspires you. Say, for example, I really love this one: your life is only meaningful when it makes others' life meaningful. This is something we really love saying in our team. So I'm just putting that up. One thing I love about myself, same way, we just want to know and have that point of encouragement to push yourselves, to give a pat on your back, to know one thing that you love about yourself, having that positivity and love for yourself. So we just want to encourage that. And that's why this question is very, very mandatory. I'm sure that you would have not come across such a question in any application, but it's about you. I told you, right? The whole thing about the Purpose Foundation, the whole purpose is you. So we want to really know you as a person, and we want you to love yourself as well, as then only you can spread that to others. Team name, probably like say itself. I don't know if that makes sense. Just struck my mind. So you can put your team name and title. Say conversion of agriculture waste to energy. Let's say that's one project. So that's something that you can type out. As I mentioned, you can always go back and change it. Theme, you can select whatever theme. Say hack from native means that's the theme. This rating why is important, because please I want to humbly request you, 1,000 times, 2,000 times, 5,000 times, infinite times, I'm requesting you, please provide an honest rating here. Why? Because we want to know what is your requirement. That's why it's only for all students out there like you. So please give us an honest answer, which is very important for you. So if it's money or investment, you can put highest as 5. If it is information on government loans, subsidies, free courses, because some people initially itself don't want to go to an investor, as you are answerable to them, you have to immediately give them returns. It's a whole big structure. Rather, you can take a loan which is given, by the government itself, a lot of subsidies, and go for setting up your business. So probably that can also be a highest priority. So out of 5 is your highest score and 1 is the lowest score. So making your prototype, see, you are having an idea, but you have to bring it to a live form, right? You have to bring it to a product. So for that, is that something which is of high priority to you? Then you can put it as 4 or 5. Then mentors and counselors, without the people to guide you, it's going to be very, very tough as well. So this also again becomes a priority, like that, which is important to you. Please score that. This is going to help us give you the right resources. This again is going to be the most important question, which we want to request you guys to answer with as much honesty as possible. I don't know how much to request this. This means a lot for us. Why? Because we are trying to establish the perfect platform for you with all the resources for entrepreneurship just in your mobile phone, simply like a Squiggy app. How easily you're getting food nearby you for every district, every state. Same way, entrepreneurship should be as easy. So you just look at your mobile nearby your district. What is the projects going on? What is the resources available for testing, for mentorship, for investment, everything to that level, we want to bring it to you. That's why we're building this platform. So we want to know how much you are willing to pay. You guys are, I'm very sure you guys have a Prime subscription or a Hotstar subscription or even Spotify subscription. So that's why we are trying to loop in there and give you a value, so that this subscription is going to help us run the whole team, and this is going to help us sustain the whole team, to pay for the team who are working very hard for getting you this data and everything. So this particular charge that we have put per month will go towards the team, so that we can consistently give you updated information. So please think wisely before you answer. For now, I'm putting 599. Okay, sorry, 599. So just think 1 second. That's all I'm asking. It's a matter of 1 second. You think and just answer. This will be very helpful for us. Okay. So once you filled out your PPT, I'm again going to just put some image here. Once you've finished your PPT, you can upload the PPT that is given. Please use our template only. Again, I want to mention, we've received some applications where we have got some other PPT. please try to fit it into this. You can use our PPT, but maybe add extra slides also, no problem. But just stick to this particular format that we have given, so it's easy for the judges. Because otherwise, we would have to unnecessarily end up disqualifying the team, which we really don't want to do. So again, terms and conditions, standard one. We have kept the terms and conditions. You just give a simple yes there. Yeah. This question is going to be very important for you guys. Why? Because again, we want to know you better and what is your plan. We want to support you because we have a lot of requirements. We have access to corporates who require people like you guys. Maybe in their R&D side, as interns, they might take you and then offer you a job as well. So you have an access to job, even if that is in your first priority, because not everyone can immediately become entrepreneur. You guys have a family, you have like brothers and sisters, mom and dad, you have to support with the job. A lot of things are that. Maybe even you want to do something else on your own, you want to explore, you want to do higher studies. A lot of things are that you want to explore, but you might also have a passion for entrepreneurship, so you can do both together. That's what we want to do for you, and we want to support you. So in that way, if you want to just go for a job, or if you want to take a job in your core industry, you want to take a job as well as do entrepreneurship, whichever is fitting into your particular area, or simply being a YouTuber is what you want to really do. You know, people are earning so much on YouTube right now. So all this, whatever is your path, we want to really help you through that. With that, we come to the final one. So how did you know about our Hack for Purpose? Probably through online or college or university, and then you submit. So you get this message. Congratulations for submitting, and then I think you probably will get a copy in your email as well. We conclude the whole of how you fill up the form of 22 questions for the hackathon. So thank you so much guys for patiently listening to the whole of this explanation. If you have any questions, please let us know. Spread the word to your friends, and please don't miss a chance to take a chance on you. And I want to thank our team, Lakshmi, as well as the 20 female students who are working very hard with us to make this happen for you and for Hack for Purpose. So if there is any questions, you can drop it in the chat, or you can let us know if there is any other questions or doubts you have. Please feel free to ask us, and we can conclude the session, guys. So is there any questions that you would love to ask us? Yes, please, Garvit. Yes, please. Please go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Very good
I'm
evening.
Garvit.
Please tell.
I'm Garvit Nama from Chandigarh University,
Yes.
and I found this hackathon very exciting and sustainable too. And
Thank you.
I have a doubt regarding the team members. That is it necessary to have a team members in the same colleges that I'm studying? Like,
No, no,
can
no. Absolutely not. You can have it from any college. No problem at all.
okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem at all. You can choose, say, for example, you want to have your cousin, but he or she is from other college. Very well, most welcome to add them. No problem. Awesome. Yes, Prasanna Kumar. Thank you, Garvit. So, Prasanna Kumar, please, you can ask, or you want me to read the question. If one team have two problem statements, how can we upload now? In older one, we can, but you can email us. No issues. Sorry. If you have another idea, please send the PPT to us through our mail or through WhatsApp. We will definitely consider that as two ideas, and we can take it forward. No problem at all. Prasanna Kumar, yes, you have another. Okay, you got it. Okay, awesome. Great question. Is there anyone else? You have any other questions, guys? Yes, you have. We have two raised hands. Please go. Please go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Rishuraj from Chandigarh University,
Yes.
and I have a doubt regarding this. Like, I'm not much into entrepreneurship. I'm like in a technical thing, more likely. So,
Sure.
if I made a product and I don't want to pitch it to other companies or judges, I just want to make the product and make and allow some company to use it. So, is that any scope in this hackathon?
Most definitely, the 100% scope is there. See, that is why we particularly made it for students like you, because not everyone wants to take up a business. So no issues at all. You can of course participate and present the idea to us. As I mentioned, you can specify that you need to have, you are going for a job or something else. We've given you an option, right? What you want to do as a next step. So mention it to us. What we can do is we can help you build that technology once you're selected as part of the top 100, or if your idea is very impactful, we can definitely support you to convert that idea into a product and help you sell it to a corporate company, so that you get benefited and you can use the funding for you can use that money for any of your personal purposes as well. So not at all necessary that you have to go and be an entrepreneur, nothing like that. We want to encourage more innovations with purpose. It's not everyone should be an entrepreneur concept. We are happy if you want to. If not, also we are happy that you are innovating. We just need your innovation to come to the ground. So you're most welcome to apply. No problem at all.
But in during the starting phase, during the PPT round, there are more PPT, like there I have seen, I guess, two PPTs which are more likely for entrepreneurs, like how much money will it take or how much other things, that you, and I guess you understood what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I
That's
understand. Yeah, some questions are like that. Why? Because those are the questions that even when we sell the technology, they will ask us those questions. That is why we have made it like that. But if you find any difficulty to fill it up, you can definitely mention it there itself, or you can reach out to us. We will guide you on how to make the proposal. You can be very honest that this is what is my innovation. I don't have idea about this, or I don't have exposure on this particular aspect. So you don't have to fill it up. No issues at all. Whatever is within your whatever is within your knowledge, try to fill it up as much as possible. But if not, also you can mention to us or get our help. We will help you through it. No worries.
okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Prasanna Kumar, you have another. Can we explain in Tamil? Yes, of course, you can explain in Tamil. Yeah, I'm also from Tamil Nadu. Definitely, you can explain in Tamil, in your own native language, Hindi, Tamil, English, Malayalam, whatever. You can explain. We have judges from different parts of India, so they will definitely listen to you. No worries at all. Thank you so much. It was very nice meeting you as well. If there is any other questions, or you want me to go through anything else, do let us know. We are available on WhatsApp as well as on calls. So I will be handling the calls, and my colleague Lakshmi will handle the WhatsApp, whatever is needed. Any doubts, ma'am? Venue, yes. So venue is actually in Chennai, Anna University. I'm sure you guys would have heard. It's very much close to the airport. On 26th of June, we are planning for the finale, 26th and 27th. So once you are selected, we will send you the invitation so that you can come here to Chennai. We will be very happy to welcome you here to Chennai. So, and any other, yes, Garvit, you have another doubt, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I wanna ask your good name, ma'am.
My name, my name is Desika. Desika. You can reach me on LinkedIn as well. You want my LinkedIn? Let me drop my LinkedIn so that it's easier.
Yes.
Okay. I think we can close with that. Thank you so much for all your patience, guys, and for sweetly, very kindly listening to all the talks that I have done for so long. I think I spoke for nearly 1.5 hours. Yes, okay. Ha. So thank you so much, and my lovely team and all the lovely students that stayed with us. See you soon, and wish you the very, very best. Do the best, and don't miss the chance to take a chance on you. This is what I always say, and this is our slogan as well. So thank you so much, and wish you the best. So see you guys soon. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.